more than one device. Just gonna take a little, probably a few more seconds.
Lethal's Real Talk. Let's go.
Yeah, let me get up out of here. Get up out of here. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. I got somebody awesome that's out here doing his thing all the way from Alabama. Kreepa Da Don. He has allowed me the opportunity to sit down with him. I get to pick his brain. I get to ask him about his insight. I get to ask him whatever I want to ask him. And guess what? He is from the state of Alabama. He is from one of the sister brother states to the SIP. He is from Alabama. He been out here doing good things. He been out here participating on shows. He been writing his music. He been traveling from state to state, coast to coast. He has been featured in many places. And that probably doesn't even scratch the surface of what he does, who he is, and what he's out here doing. But I want to tell you, thank you for sitting down here with me tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I appreciate you having me on the show. It's a blessing to be here and have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? It's something different.
So, how long have you been in the music industry?
I've been in the music industry probably seriously like 4 years.
4 years. Now you said seriously,
Yeah, seriously.
but okay, that's seriously. But initially, how long have you been in the music?
I think 10 years.
I like the fact that I like the fact that you made everybody aware that you were serious now. And we're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on that a little bit later. So tell us about the type of things that you have done or the type of shows that you have participated in.
I participated in 5
Okay, we kind of lost him for a little bit. No, we had lost him. He's still here.
Yeah.
We gonna win. I ain't gonna hang up. We right here. There
Can
we
you hear
go.
me?
Yeah, I can
Can
hear
you?
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Now back to your question. You had froze up on me for a little minute there.
Went both ways, so we both like I was moving, but you wasn't. So I keep
Yeah,
telling y'all they gonna press the button.
they gonna press the button. Yeah, you're right. But to answer your question, when I first started off, we did contests for 95.7 jams. I came in second place to a dude named Terry O'Throne, and we ended up linking together and doing some music together. And you know, you meet good people on the road, and other contests like Alabama Music Awards, GMC, Tiffany Coleman, uh, Hood Idol Tour, Making It Magazine, man, Ugly Money Summit. I did it when it first came out. I done traveled the world doing this, you know, so I done a lot of contests and a lot of showcases for a lot of big names, QC DJs. So I didn't for the last 3 years, yeah, it's been a lot of.
So what advice would you give to people who they may be starting out, or who knows, they may have been in it a while and they just may now be taking it serious? Because a lot of people, sometimes we start on things, me included, me included, a lot of people are not consistent as they need to be. A lot of people don't want to get out here and network. A lot of people don't want to participate on things. A lot of people don't want to spend a few extra dollars to participate on stuff. I don't know where people get their mindset from, but what advice would you give those particular people?
One, if you serious about something, invest in it because ain't no way it's gonna go nowhere if you're not investing in it. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute to understand that investment, it does come back, and sometimes you don't get investments back. You can lose that investment. But to take that chance and use that choice wisely when you investing, make sure you're investing in the right thing that you want to do. Let's go for business and everything. I'm just not an artist. I invest in my brand. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I got different shirts. I got different logos. I'm investing in a brand, not just an artist. You know what I'm saying? I got to invest in videos. I got to invest in producers, beats. It's so when I meet somebody, I know they already investing. So if I want to network with them, why not invest in them? Because eventually they'll invest in me. We just gotta take a chance and trust people. You gotta get to know people sometimes. That's what networking is about. Because we know everything is really payola, and that's the way it's set up. But you can recoup some of that if you do it the right way. Give people what you think you should receive in return.
Mm. I think you should repeat that again because sometimes people miss that now that right there. And I, I I've been managing for over 10 years, 8.5 years, maybe for a large corporation. So I think you need to repeat that statement again because that 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 one piece of statement is something that a lot of people miss.
Give people what you think they deserve in return. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. You know, I think you deserve that because you invested. So why shouldn't I give you that in return? It's okay for me to shop with you and spend money with you. Because I can recoup off of that. Never know. Never know.
Right. So with that, you mentioned that you've been in the industry seriously for 4 years. So
Seriously, for 4 years.
so for those people who say the mouth say this what they want to do, but they're not taking it serious, what advice would you give them?
If you don't feel like it's for you, don't do it.
Wow.
God gotta give you that. He talked to you. If you got a higher power, any higher power that you have, with mine is God. I sat down and I just opened my mind up and let him talk to me, and because I wanted to stop, but he said it's a door open. Why close that door that you open? So I kept going. I took it serious. So I invested in myself, and I got a team of people who help invest in me. My manager, shout out to PMP Cat, my lady Nikki Cole. You know what I'm saying? My homie Zay Andre, Jesse. Man, it's just a lot of people who help invest in me. And we invest in each other because as a group collectively, we see the outcome, we see the success, we see the, you know, what you put in it is what you get out of it. You gotta what you put in it is what you're gonna get out. Put in negative, you get negative. Put in positive, you get positive.
I thank you for that because people tend to. I could look at you and I'd be like, man, that man been doing it a long time. He already got it. He ain't trying to help nobody. Look at him. He ain't about helping nobody. He ain't about helping because I'm sure you probably run into that.
All the time.
What's your response to those people?
You know what I tell them a lot
You
of
ain't
times?
gotta be nice about it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When people say that I ain't trying to help them, I tell them they got the same 24 hours I got each day to get up and help yourself. If you was trying to help yourself, I wouldn't mind helping you. But you ain't. My mama always say that to me. If you weren't trying to help yourself, so why should I help you?
Come on now.
So
Come on.
that's how it goes. Get up and try to help yourself. Let somebody see your effort. Go out here and cut that grass. Man, I'm gonna cut that grass for free for every week. I'm gonna cut it for free. I'm gonna show you that I'm willing to get out here and go get it.
Wow. Wow. You know that keeps coming up. That type of scenario. I mean, when I say repeatedly, when I say that type of scenario keeps coming up, but like I know I done talked about 3 or 4 different people that have talked about it's okay to volunteer to do stuff. It's okay to ask somebody if they need help. Because the goal is to show people that you're truly serious about what you're doing. Show people you're willing to learn and show people you're willing to, and and then and just me in hindsight, I don't say stuff, I don't comment on the people's stuff, but in me in hindsight, I kind of watch stuff sometimes people do and people say and people post and it be like, but I'm like you. How are people supposed to help somebody and you're not putting in the work? How do you expect somebody to put that value in you and invest in you and you're not putting in that value in yourself versus doing what people who've been doing whatever it is for a while who went down the road that you trying to go down. Like some of us, I'm gonna put myself in that boat, hadn't even traveled all the way down the road yet. So why would I not make consideration to just listen to people who have truly went down that particular road? Because these are people that are truly dropping jewels and dropping nuggets and dropping the game and letting people know, okay, you want to speed up the process, this is what you need to do. It's
Exactly.
okay to ask people to come to their stuff and help out. Ain't too many people turning down no help.
None at all. I wouldn't turn down no help at all.
Wow. Wow. So you're from Alabama. What part of from Alabama are you from?
I'm from Talladega, Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Okay.
racetrack.
Okay. You gotta give them a shout out. You gotta give them a shout out. You said the racetrack. You gotta get them folks out there that's spinning them wheels a little shout. You look.
I enjoyed my city. I love my city growing up, but now it done changed. So, with change come great things, but with change comes storms and, you know, everything else. So you have to go through those cycles when you start elevating. You know what I mean? So but I love my city. Shout out to Talladega, Alabama. That's where I come from.
Okay, so talk to us about what projects you're currently working on right now.
I currently got a project out called Don King with an artist from Mississippi, Greenville to be exact. His name is Zayandrick Johnson on Facebook, but we call him King Stone. I'm Kreepa Da Don, and he King Stone, and you add the two in the end, you got Don King. And Don King was a famous promoter for boxing. He was really one of the most hated promoters in boxing. So we put that together. Don King Volume 1 is out right now. We're pushing the single Triple P, which we done went around the world. They love it. I'm trying to get it in more and more people ears. Triple P, y'all go scream Don King Volume 1. Um, and it's on all platforms. It's on all platforms, by the way. I got a project with my cousin. He's in Arkansas right now. A single called Never Know. It's really about the hood, like and what's going on in it. You know what I mean? With situations that go on, we know as people what goes on. So we talked about that situation. I also got a single out with a guy named Coca. Shout out to Coca. He's a great writer, influencer. We got a song called Bottom Boy out. I just got so much different stuff. Toon Baby. Me and this guy named Toon Baby. Me and him put Texas to Bama together. Um, I networked with a group of guys from Texas. So we put together that project. Man, so many. Courtney Cantrell and Alonzo. I got an album out called Code of Silence that we put out. Actually, we had sat in the studio for 3, 4 days straight. Made those songs. They've been sitting on the back burner. I wanted to put them out before they lose time, but I don't think they lose time. It's just the listening ear. So that's on all platforms as well. Code of Silence. You got the Code of Silence, Texas to Bama, Never Know, Bottom Boy, Don King Volume One, which Volume Two is coming. Um, what the other album is? I also got OG Status, Last of a Dying Breed. Those are albums that I started when I first started coming out. Um, and ooh, I got another single with a guy from Houston, Texas, Casino Red. Um, we got a song called "Walk in My Shoes." Oh man, I just got so much music. It's ridiculous. Like, man, I just go follow my YouTube. Um, Kreepa Da Don, Kreepa Da Don, and subscribe, and you will get all the content. Subscribe, follow the channel.
So what keeps you motivated? Because what you're doing is not an easy task. So something has to keep you motivated. What keeps you motivated?
I lost my sister and my brother. And my sister, we was doing music. Long live Mohawk Moet. You probably can't see it because it's kind of like the shirt is kind of like messed up. But I lost her in a car wreck, and I was doing music with her. We created this label, PMP, which is currently what I'm promoting. She was in a bad car wreck, man. It killed me. I died that day. My brother, he passed away. Um, Losing people, man, the pain, I got my kids. So my motivation, it come from all that. Like, I want a person to know that you could do anything and be successful at anything if you put your mind to it and apply yourself to what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to show people. Like, it ain't really even about the music to me no more because I make good music. Everybody making music right now. You know what I'm saying? So what will make me stand out? Because if everybody's doing it now, it's hard for me to stand out. So I gotta do something different. So my standing out is I'ma do it. I do this because I love it. I have a passion for it. I've been doing it for so long. You can hear it in all my songs, everything. You can be in the studio and catch a vibe with me. Out life is just normal. That's my motivation. Keep going. Don't never stop.
So, and I want to tell you, thank you for sharing that part um, of your journey and of your story with with me because that that says a lot about who you are. It just says a lot about your character because a lot of the times when unexpected tragedies occur, we tend to stop the very thing that connected us to those people. And, you know, I think that the fact that you said it though, that you help people understand that it is okay to keep moving forward because in hindsight, I don't know your sister. I don't know you. But something just tell me in hindsight, they would not have wanted you to stop and give up.
They wouldn't. They told me to keep. My brother is the reason why I met King Stone. He
Wow.
told me, he used to tell me every day before he died, man, y'all gotta get together. And I say, okay. And I'm on my mission. And I just used to say, okay. But when he died, man, I went straight to that man and I told that man, I said, man, my brother said we gotta get together. I cried. I cried. I still cry today. You know what I mean? It's hurtful feeling, but I gotta be strong. My sister always told me, she said, "You got the gift, don't stop." And she had changed over to doing gospel, but she convinced me to stop cussing in my music and start paying attention to what I'm saying because people start listening. So I changed a lot of ways and things that I talk about and how I talk about it. So now I elevated that. I don't care about what the world cares. I want to touch the people who it need to be touched. God say you don't preach to everybody. You preach to the ones who listening.
I'm taking a moment from what you said, Joseph, because you may not understood the assignment, but you still follow the instruction. And it amazes me that you said that because I was about to ask you, there has been a lot of uproar for years about rap music. Uproar for years. And I was recording locally a few weeks ago. And I was like, I don't want to hear nobody else talk about these rap. And this me, and you would have to know me to understand. Like, did she just say that? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's just like something said. I don't want to hear it no more because can't nobody talk about nobody at this point in time. Because we look at what we see on the surface,
right.
and it's easy to hear something and think it's meant for something not good or not or being negative, and we're not truly paying attention to truly what's being said. Because I got some. I don't have children. I have young adults, and I have to prepare my ears when they say listen. But I came up through the Too Short and NWA era. I know, so I know should nothing nobody say bother me.
You came up in an era where music was really music.
Yeah, yeah. But it still should nothing nobody say bother me. Like like I was rapping Too Short Christmas song during the holidays, and them folks was looking at me like, "What?" I'm like, "Baby, that's too short on it." He said, so with people that always want to connect negativity to rap music, or with people that say rap music is not good for the culture or it's not good for the community, what would your message?
Uh, Music been around a long time, and we gonna separate music and put rap and say rap. Okay, rap music comes from the hood, the ghetto. We know this to be fact. The people who created rap music come from the ghetto. We know this for a fact. Project Raised, mama's not there, dad is disappearing, uncles, they everything is going on. We are in the hood. We are living this. So we can talk about this. Did we destroy the culture by talking about it? Some of them portrayed the image to be so real to, yeah, we kind of destroyed the culture because the culture is being destroyed because these kids think that that's really real. It's a lot of it going on, but that's not what's real. Know the real reason behind what's going on first before you try to put the two together. Rap music itself didn't defy what people try to define it as. Rap music is what it is. The culture of and it's gonna withstand the culture because we are constantly being and living in the culture.
Mm. You know, rap music, a lot of people like rap.
Right. But it's the content. I don't want to hear you talking about killing somebody on every song. Man, ain't nobody dying like that. And that's not cool to be talking about somebody dying. No, it's not. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to refrain from a lot of the negativity thoughts of when it come down to the music. But sometimes you got to say certain things to catch a certain ear. But
Okay.
is in actuality, I don't want to hear the bang bang all the time. I want to hear good music. I want to hear some Marvin Gaye, some some R. Kelly. I want to hear some uh Will Smith, Summertime. I want to hear some 8 Ball and MJG, type, you know,
So play a fly.
UGK.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
break
play up to you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
calm
want to
down
hear that
for a minute.
music.
So I can appreciate the fact that you broke that down like that, because a lot of the times things are depicted and people don't per se get to like break it down. People just automatically depict stuff and they deem things as negative all the time, and that's not like always the case. And I used this scenario some years ago. So this older lady I used to work around, she was talking about stuff. And I went to work one day. I said, "Y'all can't talk about nobody." I said, "I watched the old episode of Soul Train." And I was like, "Do you realize how people was dressed in that episode? Like this stuff was before I was born." And then I can't remember the singer's name, and this is not rap. If you want to ride the white horse.
Yeah, that's I think that's Genuine.
No, that ain't
No, no,
genuine.
it's not Genuine. That's before Genuine. He took that song and made, yeah, that's
The
before.
white horse is cocaine.
Right.
And
But
so it because it has a smooth feel, it made it okay. Because it wasn't all, like this, it wasn't okay. But long as it had an R&B feel to it, is that what makes certain type of stuff okay? Because I tell people, if you listen to the lyrics, no, people get caught up on the beat and all of that, but or the hook, but people don't be listening to the true lyrics of the song. And I'm like, if you listen to the lyric of what some of these people was saying 40, 50 years ago, now they weren't short stopping either in their music.
they wasn't short
And
stopping.
I'm not talking about rap.
Nah, we talking about singers and all. We talking about
Right.
singers and all. But it's the way that they put it because of the beat is feel good.
But to me, it's a double standard though.
It could be a double standard, but that's the lifestyle we live in. So we got to talk about it. They don't talk about the promotion of, the under. They talk about the promotion of the killing more.
Hmm. They do.
You know, they don't talk about the other. They talk about the killing more. Now, back then they talked about it all, everything.
It appears to be in today's era, especially since COVID. And I'm applauding these young adults. I decided a few weeks ago, in my most humble opinion, if you 15 and older, in my brain, you're a young adult. Like you're not a darn kid. You under 18, yeah, but in like in this era, that's just me personally. But it appears to be since COVID and probably before COVID, but you have more of the younger generation that are still in school. They have, I don't want to call them side hustles anymore. They have businesses going for themselves. People are doing clothing lines. Some of them are picking up hair and barbering. Some of them, they just doing a lot of different stuff. Some of them cooking. Some of them doing this. Some of them doing that. And some of them even are part of the music industry as well. So for those who may not be taking whatever it is serious though in this moment, but they say it's something they want to do, they say it's something they want to grow from, or they may feel like some support is not there, what would you say to them?
Ooh, at that age,
Mhm.
um, you just gotta like you gotta stay focused, stay rooted. At when you're young and you looking for some support and you looking for motivation, just stay rooted in what you're doing. Don't give up on it because in the long run it will pay off. You know what I mean? These companies weren't built overnight. Just go look at them. Because right now you got Google, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these kids use internet. So go on the internet and see how long it took these businesses to thrive. You know, how long as far as making clothing lines and barbers and beauticians, we need that. So stay consistent at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that will never go out of style. So look into those things because when I tell people about they ask me why I'm still an artist, um, I like to tell them it's a million things I could be doing that I should have did a long time ago. But at this moment in time, this is where I'm at. You know what I mean? And you can't pull me from it. So don't let nobody pull you from what you're doing and stop your mindset and say, hey, just because you don't see no support, it's there, it's coming, it's coming. You can go from one customer to three, from three to 50, from 50 to 1,000. Now you can't even supply them, but you started with one customer. That one customer kept on coming. 10 people saw them and came with them. Don't stop.
So there is a lot of um my last concern that I want to ask you about. A lot of people battle with work versus following their dream. Because a lot of people go to work because they get up, they work X amount of hours, they get their paycheck, but yet still they got these dreams they want to follow. A lot of people say they're not able to do things because of work. I'm not gonna give my opinion on that. And so sometimes people miss out on things that they probably could have eventually benefited from. So what is your stance on that with people who are trying to balance the two?
When you're trying to balance the two, you have to put it in a aspect of separation because one is really business and the other is family. You know what I'm saying? When you separate it, that's the only thing that separates itself. Don't mix the two together. Always keep them separated. You know what I mean? And they tend to combine because it's you. But if you separate them in your mind, like, okay, I'm finna go to work and I gotta pay all these bills, but yet still I want to pursue my goal over here and I can't take this. When you put it piece at a time and start small and you work your way to where you want to be. See, it's never an overnight thing. And you got to keep the two separated. It's always, I'm investing over here with this, what I got right here. And this is very well taken care of. And there's no discrepancies in the two. It's always understanding. Understanding is the key. Understanding what you need to be doing, how you need to do it, how you need to go about doing it, finding that peace in that moment and understanding what you have to do.
So what's the best piece of advice you did not take at first?
I wasn't listening. I ain't had no patience. You know, that's where TMP come from. I didn't have no patience. It took me a while to gain some patience. Sometimes I still lose a little bit of patience, but that was the key for me to have some patience and slow down and just think. Cause once I pause, have that patience and think, I can get a lot done. I make mistakes. I'm human. We all human. We gonna make mistakes. But when you stumble one time, don't keep stumbling on the same thing. You can't keep going back stumbling on the same thing. You got to move forward on something else. Can't let the same thing hold you down.
So where can people find your information about the music again? Like tell people all of that.
Um, You can go find my music. Matter of fact, just go to the Google search bar and type in KreepaDadon, and it's gonna pop up Kreepa Da Don. And once you pop that in Google search bar, it's gonna take you to all my music. It's on all platforms. It's gonna take you to all my social media, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It, it's gonna take you to YouTube. It's gonna take you to Spotify. It's gonna take you to Pandora. Make sure y'all go follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel, um, and be on the lookout because I'm here, but I'm here to stay.
See y'all here everywhere. See y'all. My phone jacked up. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I'm all over.
So
I'm all over.
y'all need to go follow and subscribe. I just did what I was supposed to do.
Oh, one more thing. My clothing brand, as you can see, the PMP. Make sure y'all go on Facebook, Creative with a K, Designs. Take the S out, put the dollar sign in, and it's gonna pop up. If you want to order merch, I got different logos. 2024 logo gonna be crazy. Uh, Tap in. I got all type of merch. So, and PMP the movement page, all my videos will be dropped. Oh, that's on Facebook. So,
And send me the links because I'll make sure to put it out there.
yes, I'll send you the links.
The old people that we don't have to go always to the mall and all this kind of stuff. We need to start supporting people within. Like y'all want people to support y'all, we need to support those as well. And I don't believe in talking about price because people pay for what they want, and y'all need to want to pay for it. Now, how about that? Yeah, y'all need to
It's,
want to pay for
it's,
it.
it's just like this. When you walk in Walmart and you buy a shirt, that shirt got probably a logo on it. You spent $20 on it, $25.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just be honest, right? It's the
yes,
same thing.
yeah,
It's pretty much the same thing.
yeah,
So why wouldn't I tell Lex Luger, hey, man, I want to order 3 Hood Eye t-shirts. I'm wearing these Hood Eye t-shirts till the pillar come out for them. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Because I loved it. I like the brand. I wanna wear that shirt, and I also want to support. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going in the store and buying it, I could spend that with you. Let me spend this with you. Get me a good couple. I can go in the store and buy me some pants and stuff. You
hmm
know, that's just like I tell anybody. If you got something I like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna
hmm
invest in it because guess what? It's helping me too. I helped you, but you helped me because I
right,
needed that.
right. And we gonna buy people.
Remember, it was at once in Oklahoma they had Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street was the definition of how a dollar could circulate in a community and build a community as well.
hmm
It
And we
circulate in the community and build the community as well. So it never left that community. And it made that community so wealthy that they had to destroy it.
they had to destroy. See how he brought that knowledge, people. Y'all need to come in this man, this king right here. So I'm gonna let you close us out, but if it's something enlightening or encouraging you can give everybody, what would it be?
Believe in God, stay prayed up, stay focused, and don't let nothing deter you from nothing. Everybody have down days. We hear me. Don't never forget that. Pain, we're gonna go through pain. We're gonna lose loved ones. We gotta see them on the other side. Just keep striving. Don't forget that you're still here. You're still living. You're still breathing. God gave you something to do. Find that niche.
Thank you so much. I want to tell you again, for me, it's just deeply an honor. And hopefully this is not the last time because I'm working on a bigger project. I'm working on two separate projects, one for men and one for women. And I would love to have you on. I can appreciate the fact that you are so business mind oriented, and it appears to be you know how to talk in a manner, especially with younger people, and it doesn't seem like you're attacking. And I think that's something more of us need to be conscientious of. You was very um cautious on what you said and how you said if I wrote when I rose my questions about the younger people. And it means a lot, and I'm probably sure younger people a lot of younger people flock to you also.
Right, right. Because, growing up, it's like this. The kids are the future. If anybody can tell you that they are the future. So you gotta, it's a lot of stuff that's going on. We caused a lot of stuff. We can't change that. But we can move forward each day and try to change a life. You know what I mean? And it's not the image that people portray, it's not really the image. Know the story behind it. Know the story behind it. Everybody got one. But know the true story behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you stand like that, you live life like that, you live longer, you live to understand that the world circulates like that.
I want to tell you thank you so much. I truly honored, and thank you for allowing me this opportunity. I will be in touch. And so, everybody, please support this young man and his movement and everything that he's doing. And keep in mind that he's not just doing it for himself, he's doing it as a collective with other people, and he's doing what he can to help as many people as possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And once again, it's when I say an honor, I mean an honor, and I will be in touch. Thank you so much.
Yes. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.